Hi guys, I'm finally back. Sorry I've been really crappy lately, sort of January time. I just literally haven't had the time of day to be doing anything other than working, eating, exercise, sleeping, pretty much. It's been chaotic, so I've just run up the stairs. I've been getting some supplies. As you can see, I'm standing up. Yes, I couldn't really find anywhere with much light at the moment since this bad boy came out earlier on, which is wonderful. And there's no more snow, hurrah! I've been a bit of a hermit with the snow as well. It's kind of made me quite lethargic, so as soon as I've got home from the gym I've kind of gone straight to bed, and I've also been a bit naughty with my eating habits, hence why I thought today I would do my diet do's and don'ts. So here's a quick kind of lowdown of what I've been trying to do when I'm having my good days, and what I kind of regime I follow. Because I work shifts up to about 12 hours a day, I do get hungry. You will get hungry when you're at work. You'll get hungry the more you're doing things. So I've got a few bits and pieces here that keep me going throughout the day. The first thing to mention is I undertake intermittent fasting 90% of the time, which means I don't eat till 12 o'clock lunchtime, and I normally end up finishing my eating kind of segment of the day about 8 o'clock. My other half's been doing intermittent fasting for as long as I can remember. I kind of took it up by accident. When we were off over Christmas, I kind of just didn't eat breakfast because we were just doing things. Or we were sleeping. So I decided to kind of continue with it, and it actually works out quite well. You can drink, you can have fluids, etc. So you can have your cup of tea, you can have lots of water. Water, as I say, is ideal for aiding with intermittent fasting, because you generally want to drink more than you want to eat. Even though you feel you need to put something in your mouth, just have some water. So I've got a few things around me. I don't know if you can see these, and I've got all these. And I'm going to go through a few things that I kind of have with me that keep me going throughout the day. So the first one, as I said, is water. Now, I always used to have the plastic bottles you get when you just buy water from the shops and just refill them, but I was sick and tired of having hundreds of these bottles around the house. So I just invested in a little water bottle from Primark for £2, believe it or not. It's not got any of the fancy filters or anything like that. I know like the bobble ones, etc. do, but I don't really want to pay £10 for a water bottle and then £7 for a filter. I don't have that much money. So I just got a little water bottle like this. It's lovely. It's like a nice greeny colour. It's lovely. It's got a proper screw cap, and it's also got a screw top. And I think it's about 750 millilitres in here, I think. So you kind of know how much you're getting every day. I tend to drink right the way to the bottom and then fill it up again, just so I know kind of what I'm taking in, because you need to have at least 2 litres. I aim for like a couple of litres of clear fluid like water, and then a few cups of tea as well. I'm very good with drinking water, actually. I never used to be. I used to hate the stuff. But if you don't really fancy the taste of it, pop a little bit of squash in it. You can get so many sugar-free squashes, etc. So that is my number one must-have, water. Then when it gets to coffee time, I have this for work. Again, another Primark purchase. It was only £2.50. It's brilliant. It's like a sort of a plastic cup, and I'm a sod for breaking ceramic cups when I go to work. I always drop them out of my bag or out of my locker. So yeah, I have this. It's got like a little thermal thing. It does keep your tea or coffee really, really hot as well. So I'd recommend that. Now, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I do drink a lot of different teas, and here they are. Ooh. So, my favourite tea ever is green tea. I always drink lots of green tea, but I always have it with something like blueberry. And they also do, Tetley's also do a lemon one as well, which is really nice. And it's a sort of natural caffeine. I still have to have a little bit of caffeine in the day. I do drink decaf normal tea as well, if I fancy just the taste of normal tea. You can buy that. I think Tetley's do that as well, if not PG Tips. But yeah, I would definitely recommend drinking green tea. It's really good for kick-starting your metabolism as well. And it tastes nice. It does taste nice. It takes a little bit of getting used to begin with. I must admit, I couldn't drink normal green tea. It used to give me a headache. But this one and the lemon one are really good. This is 50 tea bags in here. Doesn't last me too long because I do go through them quite quickly, but that's a good one. This I try. It's caffeine free to drink. It smells nicer than it tastes, but I kind of neck it because it's got cinnamon in it. The cinnamon's good for you in terms of sort of natural sugars. Caffeine free as well. It's just a Tesco's brand, but it does smell. It smells like Christmas. Keeps me in the Christmas spirit. So yeah, that's another one I drink as well, but that's not too often. Now I've got into white tea. I read about this somewhere on a blog. It might have been, I can't think, it might have been a bodybuilding forum or something. They're normally on there. About white tea. Now this one's with vanilla just to give it a little bit of an edge. And it's lovely. It's clippers, so it's going to be a good tea anyway. But it's a really nice sort of sweeter taste. And I definitely recommend it as an alternative to normal tea. So go out and try it. It's got a lot of good bits and bobs in it as well. It's just like green tea really, but it's just an alternative to that. And not many of you know, I do have a bit of a compromisable stomach. It's a bit up and down sometimes with food, so I swear by peppermint tea. Anything peppermint is good for your stomach anyway, but sometimes a lot of watery products, vegetables, etc., that have got quite a lot of water in them cause my stomach to go a little bit bubbly. But organic peppermint tea, again, another Clippers one. I just found this in a deli around the corner from my house. It's lovely. I could drink this all day, but you shouldn't drink it all day. A bag a day is normally fine. I normally tend to have it just when I get home from work or after dinner. It's got all the instructions on the back for Clippers teas, which is quite nice. It's a really nice packet, and I just really like Clippers tea. To me, this is like my beauty product. My skin also feels better drinking certain types of tea as well. I don't know if it is to do with that. I think it's just a healthier way of life, really. I have protein in my life. I tend to have one a day. As you see, I put it in a little... I keep it in a little tub, a little scoop's worth in a tub, because if you put it in there first, I keep getting told off for this, put it in there first and then put the water in, it tends to stick to the bottom. It makes it a bit gross, and you don't actually get as much protein then, because you end up washing half it out. So you put it in a little tub, fill it up with water. They have little marks on them, and then have that. I always tend to have one post-workout after the gym. If I'm not going to the gym, I tend to have one lunchtime. Just because I struggle with getting a lot of protein in as much as men maybe, because I can't have as many calories because my body will bloat out like a giant whale. So I have to have a protein shake. And at the moment, I've seemed to have gone back to my favourite, which is the PHD Diet Whey. I'll pop a link below for their website. It's the Belgian chocolate one. To be honest, this isn't my favourite, but this was the one that was on offer at the time. I just tend to get that, if I'm honest. This is a bit powdery, but the strawberry one is really nice, and so is the banana. I think it's banana or vanilla. Vanilla. The vanilla one's really nice as well. You just put a scoop of this a day, and it's really good because it's the diet one. People can kind of use it as a substitute. I kind of use it on top because it's only about 90 calories. It's not a lot at all. I can't have 2 to 3 servings of Diet Whey at a time because it's like slop. I have one scoop at a time, mainly because I want to make it last, and I do still make sure I eat plenty of chicken, etc., that have protein in. It's just kind of a top-up for me, but this is good because it's protein isolate, which is what you want. It's got L-carotene and green tea extract. Let's say green tea is good for metabolism, and so is L-carotene. So, yeah, it's not too expensive. If you are a member of GNC with a gold card, I think it's like £10 or something for the gold card, you get this really cheap. It's normally like 40 odd quid and you pay £30. It's really good. So, yeah, everyone needs some diet protein in their life. In terms of food, as I say, chicken is on the menu. What I've started to do now, because it's expensive to buy food. It's very expensive to buy food. So now I've decided to sort of write down what I'm eating for the week. So I sat down with my boyfriend and said, right, Daniel, what are we having to eat for the week? And we planned it out. We tend to try and get a variety, but it does mainly consist of chicken, vegetables, some form of carbohydrate. Tends to be whole wheat pasta. He at the minute is doing carb days and fats days, where he has carb days for the gym and fats days for his off days. I try, and I can't do that. It's too complicated for me. So I tend to just kind of have a bit of protein in the day. I tend to have a bagel, preferably the New York Bagel Company, bakery. Them ones, their raisin cinnamon ones are really nice, and obviously again cinnamon's really good. I tend to have a lot of fruits and bananas and satsumas, and I have carrot sticks for work. I do sometimes have a chocolate, but What girl doesn't want chocolate, really? It'd be silly not to. You have to have everything in moderation. Definitely don't follow a fad. Fads, I've tried every fad in the sun. The only thing that ever worked for me was Weight Watchers, and I solely believe in that. But I don't need to go there anymore. So I can't keep going there, so I have to kind of do things for myself. But I would look up intermittent fasting. I'll pop a link below to bodybuilding.com. They have a forum on there and you can join and you literally look everything up you want. It's brilliant. So I hope this has been a little bit helpful in terms of kind of what I have in my day in general. I know it's not fluid based, but you get your water percentage up, your body fat will go down. It's a known fact that your water percentage is a big factor in improving your body fat. I will hopefully be back a lot quicker than I was this time, but I'm now off now to go and do the shop, so I hope you guys find this helpful. Let me know if there's any other teas or anything you drink, because I'm always up for trying different teas. I love tea. I'm very British in terms of tea. I hope to see you guys soon. I will try and sort my life out and get back on. I'm still doing my project as well, 2013, the project. That's going well. I'm going to go out for a run later on this afternoon before going to the gym. It's so nice to be back. Sorry I've been rubbish, but I hope I'll see you all soon. So take care. Bye.